Oh, hey, Biggie.
Hey.
So I got a special guest today, the one and only Keeks Madeeks, aka Callie. You went out fishing this last week.
Yes.
We caught some fish.
Yes.
Bluegills.
Yep.
Crappies.
Yep.
Bass.
Yep.
Pike.
Yep.
Anything else? Catch a perch?
Yeah, we catch perch sometimes.
Yeah, we didn't get any walleyes this time, but a lot of panfish.
Maybe some bass.
Yep. And it's going to be really warm this next week. Are you excited for that?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that today in the fishing report. The weather, it is very nice out today. It is Sunday. It is, we're filming this at 3:46 in the afternoon. And I think we got a little sunburn today, a little windburn. It was warm. We were sweaty. Some of the people that were on the ice with us were in t-shirts. Can you imagine that? You got your bike out. You've been riding around the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So it's that time of year where things are starting to get warmer. I honestly wish it wasn't getting quite this warm, quite this fast. Give me mid-March when it warms up like this. But, excuse me, we got a lot of great ice, a lot of things happening. I didn't see really anything weird going on today. With 40-degree weather, we didn't lose any accesses. We didn't, anything like that was going on yet. So this next week, it's going to get warm. We'll pay attention to that kind of stuff. That's important. The first thing usually to go when we get these really warm days, and I did see maybe some rain this week in 40s, is the access point. So that's the stuff we're going to keep an eye on. If I see anything weird or funky, I'll let you know. Same thing with you. If you see anything weird or funky going on any lakes in our metro, in our Twin Cities, kind of in the region we're always talking about here, let us know. Throw a comment and say, hey, access on lake X, Y, or Z is getting a little wonky. Maybe we'll help somebody out, let them know kind of what's going on. So this last week, we got it all. It was below zero, very negative at one point this week, blowing 20, all the way to 40 degrees today, and absolutely beautiful where you didn't even need a ball cap or a stocking cap to be on the ice chasing down fish. And looking at the week ahead, it's going to be just like that. Are you going to love recess this week?
Yes.
It's going to be very warm.
Yeah.
What are you going to do at recess?
Play around with my friends.
Okay. Play around with your friends. So this week we're going to be in the ice a whole bunch. It's going to be warm. We're going to chase these fish. We're seeing the mood of the fish awkwardly change slowly. It's not doing what you would think. You think in this warm-up things are just going to smash. I'll tell you what, today and yesterday, today even as warm as it was, we had to work for our fish. We still had to punch a lot of holes. We burned through 3 12-amp batteries on a 6-inch bit, which if you understand how many holes that is, it's a lot. We burned through that to stay on top of the fish, and we found them. We caught them on a variety of different things, pinheads, plastics, jigs and maggots, all kinds of things. But I'll tell you what, when it came down to getting down and dirty on the fish today and much of the week, we were using somewhat finesse tactics. You ever use one of these?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so. What do you use? Spinning reel?
Probably.
Spring bobber, noodle rod, whack. You just catch them all. So these are schoolie rods. I've had people ask me a lot in the last few days, this last week. Some of you, many of you know what these are, how they work. A lot of you are asking about those reels. What are those round reels I see you fishing with? They're called schoolies. You can Google it. School, just like going to school. School, EY. Google schoolie, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I buy these at Thorne Brothers for $5-6 a piece. You can order them online. And I'm using the Griff Chronicle, pairing that up. Phenomenal setup for this. Pick that up. Does that weigh a lot?
No.
Doesn't weigh anything. That's the idea. It weighs next to nothing. I can really control. I can bring the bait back here. I can work it up here. I can work the fish up. Easy, quick hook sets. I can feel everything, and I'm fishing tungsten jigs with these. You can definitely fish a 32nd or 16th ounce pinhead with this. You can fish small Tika flash. I am fishing number 12 drop kick, black bolt minnow. I love the contrast. This caught a bunch of fish, and I'm fishing black and chartreuse confetti drop, XL, soldier fly, Niku soldier fly. It's been kind of my 1-2 approach. Bigger profile, fall a little slower, slender profile, get down quick, really pound it, work that fish throughout the water column. Both have their niche. I'm using 3-pound test line on both of these. I did get these cool knobs from my buddy Stu at Ace Custom Rods. I ordered these up from Stu. The little custom knobs to go in your schoolies. And the cool thing about this rod, that what Griff has designed here, if you don't know who Adam Griffith is, first of all, climb out from underneath that rock you live in. Joking. part of the Crappie Chronicles. He designed this rod. It's called the Griff Chronicle. It's got a phenomenal backbone for landing your average metro panfish up to trophy fish. The big walleye landed earlier this year was on this. That pike I just posted yesterday was on this exact rod. So it's got that spring, little heavier spring. He took a little bit off that light action spring so you can fish a heavier bait. You see where that fish bites, down, up, solid hook set. And this is a 1-to-1 gear ratio. Very smooth. There's really nothing that can go wrong with this reel. There's not mechanical parts. There's nothing going on. You have a little tension knob and you're pulling it up by hand. Pulling it out just like you would with Spooler Elite, dropping it down, 1-to-1 ratio coming back. Very, very, very fun reel to fish. Very, very effective setup. So that's kind of my 1-2 punch talking about schoolies. Drop kick, bolt minnow, confetti drop, XL, soldier fly. That's my 1-2 punch. You try one of these next time we go out?
Yeah.
Then you can, next time we talk, you can say, yep, I tried one and I caught a big fish on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of my 1-2 punch. Don't worry about it. We're definitely continuing to fish pinheads. What's your favorite bait? I already know what it is.
Tika.
Tika Flash?
Yeah.
Do you have every single one?
I have every single color.
She has been collecting every single color. Not every size yet, but you have every color of Tika Flash, including the Crappie Chronicle custom colors.
Yeah.
So you have them all. How? All right, so she's got a whole bunch of Tika Flash. Good bait, great bait to catch fish. As you know, after today, the pike, walleye, bass season here in Minnesota closes. There's certain spots you can fish. You can fish pike on Mille Lacs. You can go to Lake of the Woods. There's still opportunity to do that, but in this immediate region, our game fish season is closed after today. I'll be predominantly chasing panfish anyway. We chased a bunch of catfish this week. You love catfish. You like kissing them, don't you?
No.
No. We caught a bunch of catfish this week. We took our Clam pros out on Friday. Travis Tuthill caught a big, 10-pounder. It was awesome. Super fun to experience that. Rich Lemmer caught his first cat, second cat, and third cat on Friday. One was like a 6-7 pounder. So there's some big ones coming through. We had to chase them down. A lot of panfish going on. But from here on out, for me, it's going to be panfish, crappies, bluegills. It's going to be catfish. I'm going to chase some more catfish over the next couple weeks. I'm super excited. Everything's still kind of in that same range. We talked a lot about 8 to 12 feet of water in the weeds. That's still what we're finding. Fished a different body of water today. Fished pretty much predominantly in 11, 12, maybe a little bit of 13 feet of water. That's where we fished almost the entire day. Caught a pile of fish, bluegills, crappies, perch, some small largemouth bass mixed in there too. That's probably what I'm going to focus on this whole week. There's not a lot of runoff happening yet. We're not quite there. We might be there when we talk a week from now looking at the forecast, but right now everything is still winter. Everything is still where the fish should be in February. It's not quite late ice. So a lot of people are asking me, when we see this warm weather, what can you expect? Honestly, not 100% sure yet, but I can tell you right now, as of this second, if you're going out fishing tomorrow, it's still winter. The fish still think it's winter. This is where they are. They're still doing the same things they've done the last several weeks. So I'm going to approach this week just the same. Now I'm going to get a little more aggressive. I'm going to chase around. It's going to be warm out. I'm going to try to chase these fish, stay in front of them, do whatever. That's kind of the plan because it's more comfortable to be doing that. But they're pretty much still doing what they should be doing late February. So a week from now, things might change and we'll report back with that. So what do you think? What do you have to tell everybody? What's your tip of the day? Anything?
Tikas are good to fish with.
Tikas are good to fish with. Callie says fish with a Tika Flash. Favorite color? Go.
The gold one.
The gold one. Gold Tika Flash. Got to get one. Callie tells us that it's going to catch fish all week. I might tie one on this week and just see if you're lying to me. And then we're going to come back and let everybody know if you're lying to me. Are you? Oh, she says no. Okay, well, there we have it. On behalf of me and Keeks,
Yep.
Thanks for listening another week.
Yep.
Let's go have some fun this week. Go have some fun. Next time we come at you, it's going to be March. A week from now is the final UPL event. So bear with me on how we get this next report out, but I will definitely get it to you. We still got a bunch of ice fishing ahead of us. We still got a ton of ice, 2 feet out there. I don't see it going anywhere anytime quick. We may have to adapt a few things on what we do to get on and off the ice, but we got a lot of ice. There's a bunch of ice fishing ahead of us. I'm still pretty pumped up. So get out there, have some fun, be safe.